2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the fourth straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And these teams both on their way up. Chris, some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court before our eyes tonight.
You're right about that, Kevin. And I love seeing great young players develop their game. There's a lot of room to grow for these young teams and players.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Lyles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Lyles got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Kings. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
What an athlete this kid is. Ball gets off the floor with such ease.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to Fox. Right side, Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. It's stolen by DeRozan. And it's Ball in the corner. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 5 points so far.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
So it's Chicago now after the Kings pick up 2. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. Levine, that's good.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his open teammates.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could do.
Here's Ball. And the pass to Levine. He gets that one. He has 5.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
On the wing, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Sabonis.
2 minutes.
Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined. Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Fox, no good. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Outside, Levine. Another three for Chicago.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
Barnes outside. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Fox. On deep. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who would agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
And here is Barnes following Lonzo Ball's three. Shots good by Lyons. Chicago leading by 10. Left side, Ball. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Pass to Lyles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Lyles got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Ball against Fox. And Ball slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
A three from Barnes, and no good on the last second attempt this time. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls up by 12. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got White. Green is out there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at point. Now here's White. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Caruso's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Shoots the three. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 12 points on that basket from Harkless.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open team.
And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting. It's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Ozumu, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. First one falls for him. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Second free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 13. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do.
Stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Caruso. Here's White. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And here are the Kings now. 15-point game. Outside, Davis. There's the triple. And another three for Sacramento.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. The shot's good. Vucevic has got his first points in this one.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And that one's good by Davis. The Bulls leading by 11. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Another three for Sacramento.
He's an improved distance shooter. Holiday, he's added to his game and it shows.
To the inside, Green. Sweet little floater.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Kings trail by 10, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. No good on that one. Davis with some nice D. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Outside Holiday. Another three for Sacramento.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Going inside. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Green. Zach LaVine comes in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Lyle comes in for Maurice Harkless. Mitchell, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. And it's Fox in for Dante DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Deep two from Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. We're watching the NBA. There was no stopping Lonzo Ball in the first half. He had game for him after some struggles there last time out. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a shame. We're just going to keep giving up easy buckets and the game's going to get away from them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Mitchell is out there with Fox. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Fox. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the first points of the second half here for the Kings. Oh, Vucevic in position, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Three-pointer. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Fox.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11. And the Bulls, another 3.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Passes to Lyles. Back to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Lyles no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Levine against Mitchell. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside ball. He kicks to Levine. Williams passes to Vucevic. And it goes down 2 points. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Barnes. He has 5. The game now all-time. Fox has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Levine double team. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 8 points for Vucevic.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Mitchell kicks to Lyles. The pass to Barnes for the lead. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Mitchell against Levine. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 3 now for Sacramento.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just batting back into this game.
There's no panicking. Staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Now here's Dosunmu. And yes, it's good.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of danger.
Barnes outside. Pass to Sabonis. Lyles with it. No good on the last second attempt there. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Kings ahead, leading by a point. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
It's the 4th.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And it's the Kings with the ball. They lead by 1. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Michael Levine on the wing. Green is out there at DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the point. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
outside. Levine unloads. Another one falls for Chicago.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Outside, Lamb. Back to Fox. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lamb. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
Lamb's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on him.
Here's Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Caruso driving the lane. Good work defensively by Fox. Over in the corner, Lamb lets it go with a three. Traps in the tray. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Levine passes to Green. Back to Levine. It's good again, and an excellent 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
The quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Passes it to Barnes. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Chicago calls timeout. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Levine. The Kings also at the sub. Lyles checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David. Yep, that one goes in there. Fox has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Kings.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
On the pass to Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're leading by 3. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
.132 left to play in the final quarter. A 3 from Barnes, kept alive by Sacramento. Sabonis, good on the 13-footer. Sabonis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Ball feeling it out a bit. The feed now to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
But his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Now here's Davis. Offline with his 3. DeRozan against Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
The 3 from Barnes knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Time called here. The Bulls decided to get over. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left in the game. The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Levine. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And that's an intentional foul.
Zach Levine. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. For 3, Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 5.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. Embracing the spotlight. Give Ball the opportunity to shine, and he'll welcome it with open arms.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Out to DeRozan to tie it up. The 3 won't fall. For 3. Oh, he hit it!
Oh, he
hit it!
What a great goal!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. We get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Chicago leading. And here's Levine. Fox with the steal. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Another shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
And his confidence and leadership skills just have grown every year. Sabonis has no problem being that guy in that situation.
Now, here's ball. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, we've seen this before from Fox's ability to score in tight spots. I mean, it's simply incredible.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Levine. Sacramento grabs the miss. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Outside, Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine kicks the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Bullseye!
Oozing with confidence right now. You gotta love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Barnes outside. Takes a 3. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And that's the experience of Barnes helping him here. He's used to stepping up in huge moments.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Levine inside the three-point line. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And Sacramento has possession. Fox against Ball. And stolen by White. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ball is running. And DeRozan throws it down.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Now, here's Fox. For 3, Mitchell. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. The Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
For 3, Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They lead by 1. 1:19 left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Bull with a wide open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Taking on a bigger responsibility over time. I mean, you got to respect Ball's tenacity in important moments.
Here's Fox. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 4. Against Fox. From the arc. Kept alive by Sacramento. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Look at the fortitude on Barnes. They've got to give him a bucket here. He wants to be the one to get it for him. No fear at all.
Now, here's Ball. Good!
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Here's Fox. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Another miss by Fox.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. It just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 1. 20 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Zach Levine's checked in for the Bulls. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Harrison Barnes. That's his first personal foul. Second for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to...
What a game. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul has got to be done.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
The kick out to Fox. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, decent shooter from deep. Fox needs to keep focusing on developing this part of the game.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win,
it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.